What's up, Fit Nation? In this video, we'll be covering check-ins and meal plans. And just like your training, it's important to keep it simple in the beginning. Keep it simple, okay? Remember, we're making these changes for a reason, not for a season. This is step 4 on how to train your monster. All right, so in step 3, we talked about when to train and how to train, and I even gave an example of an easy workout plan for someone to follow. And so now I would like to give you a simple meal plan for you to follow that doesn't require any special calculations or any special equipment. All right, so what I have here is a 6-pack bag. It's the coolest, probably most convenient tool there is out there in terms of fitness and tracking your meals and planning for your day. Okay, it's a simple lunch bag, but it's a lunch bag with a twist. If you open up the inside, they have several different slots for you to keep your food. They even have slots for your ice pack on the front part and on the top. And you see here I have 1, 2, 3 slots, and that 4th one on top for any kind of pills or supplements you might take, or you can put almonds and fruits and different snacks inside of it. The size of the container is about this big, right? I'm not that big of a guy. I'm a big guy, but not that big of a guy. The container actually fits right inside my hand. Okay, so it also is one of the best things you can use for portion control, which many people suffer with, just like I did myself. We're consuming way too many calories, way too many carbs, sugars, all that. So this one is a slightly bigger container. Reason being, it goes to this bigger bag. This is a bigger version of the 6-pack bag. This one has more slots for more food. This one I first seen when I was training at Metro Flex several years ago. There's a well-known bodybuilder and a pretty cool guy named Rich Piana who was there training. He was actually doing a photo shoot. And in between the takes, he was sitting down and eating his lunch, and he had almost this identical bag. And so I asked him, hey, where'd you get that bag from? And blah, he briefly talked to me, told me about it. And so I was training with my father at the time, and we both went, looked up where we could find it, and I bought a bag and been using it ever since. Okay, so this container is for this slot. This bag is bigger. You see the dimensions a little bit wider. It's a little bit more cumbersome. This is more if you're going for kind of traveling, or you're going to have access to your bag throughout the day. You're going to be gone for a long time. You can load this thing up. It has the side pockets for protein shakes, for your BCAAs, your supplements, whatever. The water bottle has the top compartment also for whatever you're going to need it. So this is more of a traveler size. The smaller one here is more of an everyday going to work, coming home size. And it has adequate space for you to fit as many meals in as you possibly can. I work 16 hours on Mondays, and I fit 16 hours worth of meals inside this one bag. Now, if I'm going to train several times throughout my shift, which because I have the luxury with my job to be able to train on duty, I bring this one because I can get a little bit more food. I can get bigger containers, which a little bit more food allows me to put more carbs and different things to keep me fueled throughout the day. But on a normal day, I take this one, and it's sufficient enough to provide adequate lunch bag for you to use every day to keep you on track and help you stay focused on your nutrition and getting your meals down. All right, so now let's talk about a simple meal plan for you to follow. I have these containers here. I have 3 containers. They represent breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? Those are 3 meals that we all typically get, we're typically supposed to get. And so we have the protein shakers here also. These represents our snacks. Okay? So if I have my breakfast, several hours later I might have a snack, protein shake. I have my lunch, several hours later I might have another snack, protein shake. If you're in a muscle building process, you're going to take tons of protein. All right, and then I have my dinner. Okay, now the snacks can be interchangeable. You kind of don't want to not have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those are the kind of the basic meals that you need throughout your day. But the snacks can be 1 protein shake for 1 meal, or in the second one can represent, or it could be almonds, some fruit, just whatever else that kind of gives you more nutrients and gives you more energy throughout the day, so you won't have that crash and you're just starving yourself waiting for your next meal. Okay. Also, you can substitute one of the meals. Take a meal out and add a protein shake there. So that makes it 4 meals for the day. All right. So if you have a snack, you have your dinner, you have your lunch, you have a snack, you have your breakfast. That's a total of 5 meals for the day. So most doctors and most medical personnel or professionals will tell you you're supposed to eat 4 to 5 or 6 small meals throughout the day. So this will kind of help you accomplish that. 6-pack bag will kind of help you accomplish that, kind of keep you on track. It doesn't mean you load your bag up with food, you have to eat it all. If you're not feeling hungry and you just want to eat the snack, then eat the snack. But if you're feeling like you've trained, your metabolism's kind of fired up and kind of going that day, and so you're a little bit hungry, you might go through all your food for the day. Either way, it's a simple meal plan: breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. Okay. Now sometimes between my lunch, I'm not hungry, and so I don't really eat the snack, and so I'll eat my dinner, and then I typically have later hours than the average person, so I usually drink a protein shake before I go to bed. But either way, that's a simple, easy meal plan for you to follow and for you to try, and it should be able to help you stay on track with your nutritional goals and with your eating habits. All right, so that's it. Simple meal plan, easy, anyone can follow. Now remember, we're making these changes for a reason, not for a season. So you want to make changes that you can do for an extended period of time, for a lifetime, because we're looking for a lifetime of wellness, fitness, and results. And remember that anything that I share on my channel or in these videos is not the only way to do things, or it's not the only way to train. It's just a way that I found works for me and that I've discovered along my journey. And so I'm just trying to present this information to you guys and show you guys that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can make simple changes that can lead to great results. Whether you're in the beginning of your journey, you haven't started your journey, or in the middle of your journey, whatever step you are along your journey, making these little changes can make long-lasting, lifetime results for you and for your family and for your overall health. Okay, so that's the first part of step 4. Second part is checking in and tracking your progress. If you're on a meal plan, if you're on a workout plan, you don't want to keep doing that same plan for an extended period of time. If you're yielding results, that's fine. However, eventually you'll get burnt out, get tired of it. So if you start to feel that, or if you're starting to work out and so you're only a week into your training program and you feel like it's not working for you, you feel like certain aspects of it are just too difficult or too time consuming, then modify it, tweak it to where it best fits you. Okay, because the overall goal is to get more active and to get out there and start doing it. Okay, if it's something that is challenging for you, then like I said, tweak it, modify it to make it work for you. It doesn't mean cut corners and just make it easier. You still want to challenge yourself and push yourself as much as possible, depending on what level and what stage you're at in your fitness. However, make it a little more enjoyable, a little bit more easier for you, because that's the best way to ensure that you'll keep going and you'll stick to it. All right, so let's talk about weighing in. I know some people dread the scale. Some people love the scale. Some people step on it every single day. My mom had a nutritionist, and she was working out a nutritional plan for her a while back, and she told her that she should recommend that she get on the scale and weigh herself every morning when she wakes up and before she went to bed. This lasted about a few days. It drove my mom batty. It drove her crazy. She didn't last long doing that. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But for myself, I weigh myself every 2 weeks. I set a goal, a target number, usually anywhere between 5 to 8, sometimes 10 pounds. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I weigh myself on a Sunday morning. I go weigh myself. And Sundays are usually my cheat days. And so if I've met my goal, then I've earned my cheat day. So my advice would be not to stress yourself out about weighing yourself every day. And if you gained that 1 pound back and then you lost it the next day, weight loss is a yo-yo. You're going to go up and down. One day you might lose 3 pounds, the next day you might have gained 1 or 2 of those pounds back. So don't stress yourself about what the scale says. Put in the work, trust the process, eat how you know you're supposed to eat, focus on your calorie intake, your portion, your carbs, eliminate all sugars, and no diet is sugar's a good thing, and trust the process. The results will yield itself. Also, if something's not working for you in your diet, then switch it up. So I meal prep from Monday through Saturday. Sunday, I meal prep for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Wednesday, I meal prep for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I generally will keep the same protein. So if I'm going chicken, I'm gonna have chicken for all 3 days. And then the next week or the next 3 days, I'll switch to ground turkey, or occasionally I'll go a whole week with no meat. I drink more protein shakes to keep my protein intake up. However, I'll go vegetarian. I'll do meatless dishes, and I'll make several meals that don't require me to have meat at all. Just to kind of switch up my diet so my body don't get used to it, just to switch up my my routine so that I don't get used to it mentally. All right, so that's it. I can't stress enough to keep it simple. Do not bog yourself down with the latest and greatest and fads and the trends that are out there. Keep it simple. Every journey begins with the first step. You're in the beginning of the journey, so take baby steps, and eventually you'll grow and your knowledge will become greater, and then you'll learn about your body more and what works for your body more, and you can go from there. And let's say you've been dieting for several weeks and you're not getting the optimal results or the results that you would like to have. Think about it like this. Even if you only lost 1 pound a week, that's 52 weeks in a year. So that's 52 pounds for the year that you've lost. That might not be your goal. That might not be of the number that you want to hit. You might have hoped to lose 100 pounds, but 52 pounds in a year is amazing by any standards. Because it's 52 pounds less that you're carrying around your body. So you should feel amazing. You can feel accomplished. You should be proud of yourself in that regard. We're not all going to shed the weight, Biggest Loser style. In 6 months, we're going to have our dream bodies. And we're not all going to be able to, for a schedule in our personal lives, train the way that some other people like train or the way that I train. But as long as you're starting your journey, as long as you're putting forth the effort, you're putting in the work, the results will come. I hope that you guys are on your journeys and you're fighting and you're going hard every day you possibly can. And if you have not started your journey, this is your chance. Hope you watch this video and say, you know what, I think I can do it. Thanks to KB. I hope these videos can help you build the confidence and see that it's not so difficult. All right, all you gotta do is start doing something, start trying something, and everything will kind of work itself out over time. We all have greatness inside of us and we all can obtain it, but we're just gonna put in that work, okay? So until the next video, thank you guys very much, and DTC.